Will realises there is something about Rosie Winters the night he meets her at the bonfire, when he tells her that his mother left. They are sitting beside each other with the blaze lifting into the November darkness, part of a broken circle of sixth formers, fingerless gloves, beer cans, distant waves beyond the pines. He doesn't know Rosie, really, despite sharing a school and some friends, but tonight they are talking. A little. Small talk, at first. Insignificant. Until his friend Josh, her twin brother, makes a comment about their parents, and Rosie laughs, barely audible above the bonfire. And before he can think what he's doing, he's told her he doesn't know his own mother. It is something he's never said out loud before. Navigated, usually, with a dip of the head, a passing of the moment. But he finds himself telling her, this girl with her split ends and untamed eyebrows, and her pale, slender hands, that his mother walked out, years back, while he was watching cartoons before school. She looks at him when he says it, the flames held in her eyes. There isn't sympathy or curiosity in her face, no frown or twitching mouth, reactions he might have expected, if he'd had time to think about it. Where do you think she is? She asks him, after a moment. He pauses, looks at the sky patched through the gaps in the trees. The smoke from the fire curls upwards, and there are stars, with one larger, whiter than the others. A planet, perhaps, or a moon. I don't know, he says to her. Anywhere. And Rosie Winters repeats the word back at him, like she's really thinking about it, like she's wondering what anywhere might look like. It is early winter, and the wind slices through the forest, but still they remain outside. It is better than being at home, warm yet uninterested in the television. This, their skin turned blood orange in the firelight, is new. It sets something burning. They spend the night talking, their knees almost touching, saying very little, though he has never known himself to be so attentive, so desperate for another sentence, so surprised by the words she chooses. People drift away in pairs, to touch one another behind the trees and fumble in the sand, or to seek out late-night noodles, chips in oil-stained paper. Only he, Rosie, Josh, and two others remain. One of them gets out a guitar and strums alongside the dying fire. Will watches the bark glowing red, the salt and pepper peel of the ash. It is down to its embers when Rosie begins to sing. Her brother asks her to, at first, has to encourage her, then plead, until she concedes with a small tilt of the head. The wind has dropped. The air without the fire is like glass, cold and still. And when she sings, it is a sound unlike anything Will has ever known, choral and pure. They listen until the fire dies and their hands go numb, and then they all part ways. Will pulls his helmet on, clips it beneath his chin, and kicks his motorbike into gear, thinking that it'll be a one-time memorable night where he spoke to someone's sister and she sang a strange song and there was nothing more to it than that. But her voice keeps him awake that night, and again, the night after that.